Yo, what is going on, people? Welcome to another Tony's Take, random ass Tony's Take. I didn't even know I was gonna do one today, but I'm like, you know what? I think I'll do something, man, because I took a little bit of a break from Twitter today. No drama or nothing. It's just it got a little stupid, right? And the reason I was like, let me do this video, and the reason you see this headline, right? Console wars never change, because they don't. But it's like it's like they stay the same, but they also change. It's stupid. So what inspired this was today, we got the UI for the PlayStation and the Xbox, right? Which is cool. We finally get to see them. Tell you about the Xbox in a little bit. So, and what's the thing that people are talking about right now? The resolution of the UI, right? Because PlayStation's is going to be 4K. Xbox's Series X at the moment, right? It's 1080p, right? Fanboys are going nuts. They're like, oh, that's it. Xbox lost. PlayStation's better. Oh, there's other nonsense, right? Then on top of that, you also have, this has been going on for a little bit now, the whole temperature gate, as I'm calling it right now, because we had these reports from some guys, one from some guy from Giant Bomb, I believe, another guy from some fucking European site, talking about how the Xbox Series X runs mad hot. It feels like a furnace, like it heats up his apartment. Let me tell you something right now, man. And if you see my video, with Danny Pena, right? I got to check out the Xbox Series X extensively, right? That shit don't get that hot, man. It gets warm, obviously, like a console should, but this shit don't get fucking hot, So now we got fanboys on both sides. You got, they're talking about the temperatures of the consoles. I think some site put up a fucking, like a chart, like talking about which consoles run hotter than the others. I'm like, we're really at this point right now, bro, where we're gauging the temperatures, gauging the UI. Like, why don't you motherfuckers talk about games? That's what I want to know. Yes, I granted there's not a lot to pick from, when these consoles launch, right? Both of them. But we still got games coming. Why aren't we talking about those? No, we're talking about the fucking temperature. We're talking about the UI. We're talking about everything besides games right now. What are we going to talk about? I saw somebody on Twitter talking about, are we going to talk about how many plastic wrappers we have on the power cords? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, how crazy is this going to get? It's like, what are we arguing for, man? Like, don't get me wrong, because I'm not that kind of hopeful kind of a person, right? But there was a little bit part of me that was like, maybe with the new consoles come, since they're both the same, let's just be real, x86 architecture, maybe we would see things calm down a little bit. That was the little hopeful part of me, right? The rational side, I was like, Tony, it's going to get worse. And yes, it has. And thankfully, it could get probably worse, like some motherfuckers killing each other or something. Hopefully, don't get to that. But it's like, how dumb can these console wars get, bro? So it's like, yo, you know what? It's a bit of a random thing right now. I was watching the Console Wars documentary, right, on CBS All Access. Dope documentary based on the book, right, by Blake J. Harris, right? Fantastic book, right? In one segment I found really funny, you had this little kid, 1990 or something, right? Talking about, 1992, 1983. He was talking about, yo, I'm going to do a little kid voice. I like the Sega Genesis because it has blast processing. Obviously, blast processing was a bunch of bullshit, right? But I'm like, yo, these cats sound like that little kid. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that little kid did grow up to be one of these modern-day fanboys, right? Gotta think about these modern-day fanboys. People talk, oh, these just kids. No, it's not. Grown men with kids and families and all that, engaging in this bullshit, and I'm a reporter, so I got to look into it, so yeah, I'm just funny. I'm like, yo, you guys haven't changed, man. It's been 30 years, right? Motherfuckers haven't changed at all, man. It's really crazy. So I'm like, how much like wilder is this gonna get? The whole console war stuff. Like, are we gonna see things end when the consoles actually come out? I doubt it. I fucking doubt it, man. So that's it, just a random ass Tony's Take, Again, I was just wheeling around and shit. I'm like, yeah, I want to, I got to talk on this, especially get the comments in here, Plus the titles are dope, so it'll bring in some hits for sure, But I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say, man. So that's it. Couple plugs. Make sure you check out my first impressions video, right, of the Xbox Series X. Shout out to Danny Pena, who, it's not my Xbox, it was his. Xbox sent it to him, and he wanted me to do some content for you guys, So thanks to thank you to Danny for that, and check out the video. It's dope, man. It's a lot of fun. It's a really fun video, and we got a bunch of other content here on the Throwdown podcast, YouTube channel, and on Twitch and all that. And that's it, man. We got a giveaway too. Go to @Throwdown Show on Twitter. You find out how to win free Xbox or PlayStation, you know. So that's it, man. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.